Hey everyone! Age of War Chapter 3 has launched, so it's time to take a look at the new Battle Pass. Let's see what we've got this time. First up we have a Vanir Barkeep outfit. I think it looks pretty good. I could definitely see putting this on some thralls that I want to look like they are just normal civilians doing civilian things. It's a good beginning for the Battle Pass this time around. The second item is a clan emblem icon depicting a tavern. I don't know about you, but I think that is a very weird looking tavern. Not sure I'd want to drink anything they serve there. The third item is a nice looking banner you can display your new tavern clan emblem on. I actually really like this one. It has a nice rustic feel to it. Next up is wall paint depicting a Vanir celebration. Good for any celebration really. At level 6 we get a tavern guard shield. It's a nice wooden shield and it looks like you can put your clan emblem on it. It reminds me of the shields that the guards carry in Skyrim, but with a little more decoration on it. Hopefully you won't suffer too many arrow-related knee injuries if you use it. Level 7 continues the tavern theme with an ale keg. This one with a clan emblem as well. At level 9 we have something that looks very fitting for this time of year. A Vanir heart. That's H-A-R-T, not the beating and pumping blood kind. Pretty cool I think, but aesthetically speaking it's probably something I'd only use around Christmas time because it looks like a reindeer. Next we have another clan emblem depicting a tavern. A very confusing, maze-like tavern. I guess that's one way to keep your intoxicated customers from wandering off. Next is a sturdy well-used table. Good for a tavern or cottage, or the kitchen. And our first emote of this battle pass is a toast. A drink to your health or victory or whatever else you want to celebrate. Level 14 is a floor paint showing a bear paw print. Or maybe a large bear just stepped in a bucket of paint. A skull tankard. Typical barbarian drinking paraphernalia. I'm a little surprised something like this wasn't already in the game. A hanging osseous lamp. Pretty nice. Not sure how big it is, but probably pretty good size given that it's got 6 torches on it. I like it. Would probably look good just about anywhere. Level 19, a spit roast stove. I don't know if it's functional or if it works more like the stove or the campfire, but either way I think I'd be using it a lot. Even if it's just decorative, it would still look good in my kitchen. And at level 20 is a board for a certain game I think we're all familiar with at this point. Looks like someone lost recently too. Our first war paint. I usually don't care much for war paints, mostly because they tend to be covered up by your armor. But something about this one seems appealing to me. Level 23 is a clan emblem that isn't a tavern. It's a bear head. Next is a well-worn axe. Someone has been using this thing for a very long time. An axe like this held by an old-timer just screams experience and skill. At level 25 we have a barrel storage shelf for your kegs of ale. A wall candle decorated with stag horns. I'm not too fond of this piece personally, but it does fit the hunting lodge or rural tavern theme. Some wall paint depicting a plate of food ready to be eaten. A Vanir bar counter. I'm guessing it's functional for the new tavern system, which I haven't messed with yet. It's pretty nice looking. Now we have a clan emblem depicting a bear paw. If you ask me, it looks more like the result of an encounter with one. Level 32 is a decorative drinking horn. More like a drinking horn display, really. At 35, the second set of armor. Looks like something to wear while doing a dance around a bonfire. I think it would look better without the nose bone thing, but otherwise it's a nice outfit for what it is. The second emote we get is a good burp for after you've had a nice meal. "37 is a wooden tankard memento. A wheel of cheese. A necessity for any tavern. And here's another clan emblem. This time depicting a frothing tankard, but it doesn't look like there's very much froth at all. A well-stocked set of shelves for your pantry. Okay, now here's something. A white bearskin rug. Perfect for some amateur photography. A picture. Not much to say about it. It is what it is. At 45 is some tavern guard armor. Pretty straightforward. It's the sort of armor you might see on a guard in a rural village somewhere cold. Clan emblem background depicting a delicious but very leafy ale. Not sure what to make of a tavern where I order an ale and the barkeep hands me a leafy branch. Next we get a bow. I admit I'm not super familiar with bows, but to me this looks more like somebody got the idea to tie two bows together with some string thinking it would be twice as powerful. Probably after they've already had a few drinks. Maybe there's real bows like this, I don't know. It just looks weird to me. At 49 we get a worn tavern bench to go with that table we got earlier. And at 50 we have another clan emblem depicting an oddly shaped tavern. The last emote of this battle pass, which shows you passing out after having just one more drink than you can handle, leaving you crumpled on the floor in a rather undignified position. Now we have a really nice hanging sign for your tavern. Includes clan emblem and what looks like a space you can write something. The last page starts out with a domesticated bear cub. Cute, but probably not something you can bring into battle. And now we have the last clan emblem depicting a tavern. A tavern that blew up, I think. A second set of war paint. Fragments of a broken pitcher. And the last item is a hearth. Looks like it might be made so you could place it in the middle of the room if you wanted. So there you have it. Age of War Chapter 3 Battle Pass. That should do it for this video. Until next time.